Hello everyone, welcome back to the 71st floor. I am Elliot.
And I'm Konstantinos.
And we have a very special episode for you guys today.
Yes, as we have teased last episode, this is episode 30, a very special one. We have a guest that's not here with us, but they're here from across the ocean. Everybody, welcome to the stage. Fawn!
Hey. Hi. We are from across the ocean. I always say that everyone in the UK are my cousins because, I'm from the US, you're from the UK.
Con heard that the other day and was like, I'm sure Fawn's talking about their actual cousin.
We
like, no.
Everyone's my cousin.
Yeah. But that was because I just don't understand English because I'm not actually from the UK.
Oh, yeah.
So
I guess.
I just live here. So then to me, you were talking about cousins and then, I don't know, I think I must have been doing something at the same time. So I was like, oh, he's just talking about his actual cousins. And then Elliot was like,
no. I was like, this is not a drill.
No, everyone in the UK is my cousin.
You heard it here. If you're from the UK, you're Fawn's cousin.
Yes. But yeah, no, this is a really special episode for us. This is absolutely insane to us. It's so surreal that this is actually happening.
It is. I think we're both kind of having an out of body experience, and only after we watch it back we'll realize that it actually happened.
Yeah.
Well, I am too. Every time I record a video, it's an out of body experience. So
true.
You're in good company.
Yeah.
Perfect. No, yeah, we talked about this just before we pressed record, but the way it happened, it was so unexpected. Obviously we said it in an episode ages ago, and then we made a little clip and we were like, just put it out there, you never know.
I was also very not wanting that clip to go out into the universe because I was like, Fawn is really not gonna like this. I was like, I really don't want, because I don't even know when it was. Was it the Pokemon, the Mega tier list video? No, that was another one.
Ages ago.
That was another one. Because someone commented on that on our TikTok and was like, oh, now you're coming for Fawn's gig. And we were like,
yes.
Girl, there are so many messy gay people on the internet. Every single time somebody wants to do a tier list, I get tagged. And I'm like, let them make a tier list about Pokemon. I don't care. No.
We were like, oh god, that's the last thing we need right now is Fawn to think we're starting a beef or anything.
Could you imagine if I started an internet beef over Pokemon tier lists?
You're like, maybe this is where you're going to confront us about it. Just get us on a call and be like, actually, listen here, you little bitches.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I'm gonna make a whole video addressing the controversy.
The drama.
And the thumbnail will be you know how every time a YouTuber does something and it's totally unserious, but it's serious to them, and they're in the thumbnail is so sickening. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, you should. So yeah, it was crazy, and then I think I sent you an Instagram DM, which I regret now. I sent an Instagram DM first of all, reaching out or whatever
from your personal account.
No, from the account of the podcast.
Okay.
But I think it must be in your message requests or something.
Probably.
And then and then I was
spam.
And then after I sent it, I was like, oh god, I want to unsend it because it sounds like a bunch of fans trying to get your attention.
No.
Well, it kind of is.
I mean, yeah, it was.
Y'all make me feel famous. I'm not. I just.
Oh, that's not true.
I don't think you understand. I think within the queer community, especially in gaming and streaming, I think you're very famous.
People people Theo knows about you. Nihad in Germany, our friend in Germany, knows about you. We were like, oh my god, this might be happening, and Nihad was like, oh my god, no, I know him.
I was literally at I don't remember what. I was looking for a reel on your Instagram, and I went into our mutual to see who from my followers follow you, and so many of
oh my god,
we've got a kitty cat that just jumped on the table.
Oh.
And yeah, a few of the people I follow were following you, and I was like, oh my god, I never knew that they watch you or whatever, and I was like, that's so weird.
Well, I think in queer communities, I've noticed this because I started growing an Instagram So before I started making content, I like quit social media and I told myself, this is the Capricorn jumping out. I'm not doing this unless I can like make a platform and like turn this into like something monetizable. Like have fun, express yourself, but let's be real about the game that we're playing here. And when I started getting back on Instagram, because I didn't really care for it, I got back on it because a lot of people were asking me to get on. I was like, okay, let me connect with some people there. And like I see like the mutuals, I'm like, there is like really, I feel like it's this phenomenon of just like queer people who all like follow each other from across the world. And like none of us talk to each other, but we all like know each other. Yeah, that's what it feels like.
That's so weird. I mean, I guess that kind of leads to like the first kind of thing we wanted to ask you about was like, how did you get into content creation in the first place? Sorry, the cat is blocking my view.
I was distracted by the cat. I was like, please come into the camera. I want to see you. Well, yeah. Sorry, I have always wanted to do like, I've like always been the type of person that just sits on their computer like in a dark room since I was a teenager, and I've always like been into like media and like digital creation, like digital media. I've like been a big fan of YouTube since it first launched.
Oh yeah.
And I always like kind of wanted to do that, and I've always been like a theater kid too. So like I would go to school, get up on the stage and sing and dance and do my little Judy Garland. And then I'd go home and play video games. And I like couldn't really connect it until it just like in my mid-20s, just like it popped in my head. I was like, wait a minute. I think like I actually want to like be a content creator. And I told myself like, I always used to be like, I can't do TikToks. I'm not the type of person to do TikToks. But what I noticed is really to grow a platform, it's like kind of finding like a window where like a lot of people are really receptive to like new stuff, and TikTok at the time was kind of new, and that's where I initially grew stuff, found an audience, and then like built from there. Like the tier list video that people found me on YouTube was really like almost 2 years of me like talking with people on TikTok and like sort of creating like a bigger conversation and a bigger production around it. But I've just always like, I've always liked doing this. I never really, when I was a teenager, was like messing around in Photoshop being like, I'm going to be a content creator one day. But it's just like all of my hobbies sort of just like melded together. My first project in Photoshop was me coloring in manga of gay men. That's how I learned Photoshop. Is I learned to shade.
Isn't that how all of us did?
Yeah, it all goes back into the that type of media.
Yeah. Oh no, that's great. I think the first video I found of you was one of your
Kitty. Sorry.
I'll grab it.
Yeah, she's gonna be very annoying.
Is one of your type tier lists, like is this type Girlypop? Oh god.
God doesn't manhandling my cat.
Oh my goodness, she's so pretty.
She is. And she's literally the easiest cat. Like, you could do anything to this cat. She does not care. Like,
that's amazing. That is amazing.
Yes, she's my little baby. She's called Soya.
Soya?
Yes, like the milk or the bean.
Do you want to take her?
Oh.
Maybe. She's like really
You're like,
pushing
I don't
against
want
me.
this
She's
child.
Like, no, I don't want this. Right, you can stay here.
What was the first video you saw of Fawn?
I don't know. I was trying to think about this, but I
think we found him around the same time.
Yeah,
so I think
so.
We sent it to like each other.
I don't
know
know
if
like,
it was. Oh my god!
It would have been one of the tier lists, like
Yeah.
how Girlypop is something.
Which typings do y'all think you found me on? Because I feel like it was your favorites, right? Like, because I was like, let me go through all the typings because I'm gonna get every single.
I honestly
Girlypop.
don't remember. I think my first one must have been.
I feel like for me it would have been Fairy. I feel like it's like because that's like the one. I feel like if it was to like stand out, I feel like that's the one I'd be like, oh, what is that? You know?
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just I feel like the pink. It's the pink.
I don't know why. I'm not sure, but I think for me it might have been Bug, but I'm not sure.
Ooh, controversial.
I'm not sure. It's not my favorite type though.
When it comes to like typings, I feel like especially when you ask queer people, like it's almost like asking them their sign, like what's your favorite Pokemon type? So now I'm like, now my mind is spinning because You are very bug type.
Well, my favorite type is grass. So.
See, I'm saying like that makes sense though.
Yeah,
it's like bug rising, grass moon. Like yeah.
What's your favorite type?
I feel like it's fairy now. I feel like I have to like be in that camp because I don't know. I feel like they're the ones right now that need my love, and I really do love the fairies. Like originally I was a water type girly, but I'm still there. It's like deep down within, but like right now I'm in my fairy era.
I would say mine is water. Mine is definitely water.
Oh,
water?
Yeah, yours is water, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm a Cancer, so I feel like I'm like water through and through, so.
Oh, you shouldn't have said. We should have had Fawn.
Oh, yeah, true, actually, yeah. Oh, well.
Oh, gosh. Cancer. And... I feel like you're an earth sign.
No.
Okay, so you're a Sagittarius then.
Yes.
Yeah.
How did you know?
Because Sagittarius has, to me, in my head, Sagittarius is very, very earth coded. But if there's no earth placements, then it's the only fire sign that like acts like an earth sign.
How on earth do you know this?
I'm on like the last day of Sagittarius, so 21st of December.
You're a Sag cusp.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm a Capricorn, so I know this because my boyfriend's a Sagittarius, and I was like, it's so weird that you're a fire sign. So like now after knowing him for so long, I'm like, okay, I know what a Sagittarius is.
Wow, that was very
That's
very
like-
cool.
I clocked that.
Yeah,
I feel like
you
I should
did.
like I'm
You
like
clocked
I need
that,
to I need to make a new TikTok just guessing people's signs. Like I feel really proud of myself.
Go through your subscriber list. And
That's
just
so
guess.
impressive as well to do it like in the short amount of content that we've had. It's like you know it so well.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I'm really bad with star signs. Like I wish it was something like I'm really interested in it, but it's something that I've never really like delved deep into.
Well,
but
we
it's,
said we wanted to do like a full episode
Yeah.
on like diving into our
like our astrology charts
into our astrology charts. Yeah.
because we've talked about it.
I literally pulled all of that out of my ass. I mean, I feel like I'm like intuitive about it, but really, I'm always like looking for some sign of like magic in the world. So star signs to me just feels like very witchy and fun. So
Yeah.
I get that.
Anytime I talk about it, I also admit that like I have no idea what I'm talking about, but it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun to guess.
Yeah.
No, I totally.
The stars say that you're like whatever.
I think it's funny as well. Like there's people like see like it's like you said, like people believe in different things like that, don't they? Like there's one of my friends at work was saying like her boyfriend is really into like his whole family like really into like spirituality and stuff, and like they regularly have like a psychic come to their house.
See,
and like
that's fun.
That's very camp.
that is fun.
That is
But
very
I'm like it's also weird that like I'm not shaming anyone for like believing it. Like I believe that there is like some like other
Just
beings
say
out
it,
there.
Elliot. Just say
But
it.
I think it's so weird how like easily people can be convinced to believe like something just as like a coping mechanism, I guess. But it's like I don't know, it's so interesting.
Especially on this internet today. I see some videos, people with millions of views being like, this is your future. And I'm like, girl, you're getting played. Who is this person? You don't know this person?
Yeah. It's like, I think for us it was like when we were talking about manifesting. I feel like that's
a big thing.
When you said, oh, you're looking for like some magic in the world and you're like, whatever. I think for us, it's the manifesting.
I mean, it worked. Like here we are right now.
We literally manifested this collab.
I always say like manifesting is not magic. It's just like not being afraid to say what you want. And then like the thing is like psychologically you look for confirmation on your thoughts. So if you say like, I don't know, I want this thing, you're just going to naturally sort of like predispose yourself to like going for it. You're not going to like wake up one day and like have $1 million, but
Yeah. No, definitely. Yeah.
Sorry, Sora's playing with a ball or something that she never plays with, but of course she's playing with it right now.
She said, let's collab. I want to collab today.
She wants the attention.
She was actually sleeping. Before we pressed record, she was asleep on the sofa, not paying any attention to us at all. But,
I was
it's fine.
babysitting a cat last month or the month before. And like, I'm the type of person, I love animals so much. So I was like, yes, I want to babysit your cat. And then I realized that I don't want kids or animals in my house because the cat was a big baby, which was so cute. But then like, I get very focused on work, and like, it's like only when I'm working will the cat like come and be like, hey. I'm like, I wanted to give you love the whole 8 hours before I started working, and now that we're here.
Yeah.
What now?
She's being very annoying recent. Well, I mean, she's been doing it ever since we got her, but like her thing is that like now my alarm for work sets off at 6:30. She wakes me up at 6 o'clock, and I'm so annoyed because I'm like, you could literally give me half an hour. Like, just give me half an hour and I'll be fine. I'll be awake with you. But like, I can't go back to sleep once you've woke me up. I cannot go back to sleep knowing that my alarm is going off in half an hour. So I'm like, please just leave me alone. Like, it's really not that deep. Just go.
And once
away
you start getting up on the clock at 6, she's going to move it 15 minutes earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Until you're up at 1 in the morning.
Yeah. She's
1 in the morning, getting ready.
She's got me wrapped around her finger. She knows exactly what to do.
Well, see, I have a dog that sleeps all the time.
Yeah.
Well, not all the time, but like, he sleeps through the night, and then in the morning he's so cuddly and so sleepy, and he sleeps all the way through to like 11, 12, and then he starts like being a menace. But he's no problem in the mornings.
It's not fair.
I feel like the ideal optimal sort of pet situation is to have a cat and a dog. That way they like are a yin and yang to each other, and then you can just like let them like have a good time.
Bother each other.
Yeah. Well, I think we want another cat so that when we're like trying to sleep, she can just go play with the other cat and she's not bothering us for like whatever.
Yeah.
But I just don't know. I don't want to go through the kitten phase again. The kitten phase was so annoying. It was like, she had diarrhea like for the first 3 months, and I was like, really? And it was always at 3 a.m. So I'd have to go, and it was always me that would wake up because my boyfriend would just be asleep, like nothing was bothering him, and I'd be closest to the toilet, so I'd be running in there to be like, oh, okay, wait there, make sure you don't have like poo all down your bum. Like, it's not fun. But it is literally like a baby, so I don't think I'm ready for that.
Kittens also, I grew up, I lived with my aunt for a bit, and we got these 2 kittens. I don't even know how she found them, but we had these 2 kittens at some point. And they would just like all night long run around and like paw at your face. I'm like, what are y'all doing?
They're so weird. They like tap into some.
Yeah, it's at night. It's like like the witching hour. They're like, I'm awake.
It's true.
They do say cats have they're in tune with something else. So maybe when all the lights are off and it's nighttime and everything gets quiet, they realign with like something else that we don't get.
We don't see.
It's like when they had that trend on TikTok. It was like the that sound. What was the sound? Was it like "Kill John Lennon"? And the cats were like,
"Kill John Lennon."
Right.
Yeah. It's true.
Oh wow. Oh damn.
People make those TikToks and their cat like reacts to it, and I'm like, you don't understand. Your cat wants to kill John Lennon.
I always get scared. I'm like, because sometimes I'll wake up and Soy will be like on my chest, like in my face, and I'm like, how did you get there? And like, is she secretly like just got one claw like under my chin, and she's like, I'm gonna scratch you so hard.
She's just making sure John Lennon doesn't come back.
It's true. Yeah. So, what do you want to talk about, Con?
Well, I was curious about what your first Pokemon game was, and like what your like oldest memories of like.
Wait, do you know what? I've just realized we've not really like spoken about Fawn, like what you actually do.
Oh yeah, maybe we should talk about that.
Like, give yourself a proper introduction. 20 minutes in and we've not done a proper introduction.
Right. I'm Fawn. I don't even know how to describe myself. I'm a content creator. I make YouTube videos. A lot of people found me on YouTube. I made a whole tier list series about like how Girlypop your like favorite Pokemon type is. I went through the entire Pokedex up through Generation 9.
Which is crazy.
When Generation 10 comes out, we're going to have to discuss. I feel like things have like moved and shifted a bit, but I still haven't really thought about how to like incorporate that into the full series. I'm not going to get into that. I make short form content too. Like my first like sort of blow up was on TikTok. There were these filters that came out where like Pokemon would like randomly pop up, and I would basically say like what I thought of them in the same way I kind of did with YouTube.
I do remember that. I did see that.
Yeah, but back then my drag was a little bit different. Sometimes I look at those old videos, I'm like, you look crazy, but it worked. And now I'm kind of like very much in my streaming bag right now. What I've noticed with content is like I'm not very like one dimensional. I kind of just have like different eras. I'm still making like we were talking before we started recording about how one of your videos is taking like 6 months. I'm kind of in that too right now. Like I have a bunch of floating projects, but yeah, I just make a bunch of stuff on the internet. I talk a lot about Pokemon because a lot of people connect with that, but I'm very much a nerd through and through. Like I can talk about, especially with video games, like a lot of different things, but you know, that's me.
I would say that like your Pokemon content actually helped me. It sounds like a therapy session. Like your content helped me so much. But like before, like I saw like your videos, I was really not like into the Pokemon like universe. Like it.
Trust me, I've been trying to get him into it for so long.
And like it's not something that I've like actively avoided. Like I really wanted to get into Pokemon when the first Switch came out and it was like Pokemon Let's Go. I was like, you know what? I'll try this. I'll like give it a go. And it was like not really worth playing at all. And then
I'd say it's worth playing, but it's not like the best Pokemon experience. Like it's not. Yeah.
And then I think was it Sword and Shield?
Yeah,
it was like my first real game, and then I put it down, and I was like, I'm not playing this.
That's the interesting thing. Like I get that sentiment a lot, honestly. Like I get people who are like, you got me into Pokemon, or you helped me get back into Pokemon. And when I first started making content, I'm a very introverted person. I like talking to people, but I really do just keep to myself. Like I could literally be alone by myself for like months on end and be okay. Because I don't know what it is. Maybe something's wrong with me. But what I noticed when I started making content and having people contacting me a lot is that video games, just like with like most things, have community around it. It's seen as like a very loner type of activity, but a lot of people really enjoy playing games and like talking about their experiences. But I don't think that there's like a queer conversation being had up until recently. And I try to like use a lot of jokes and references in my stuff to like sort of signal to people like, hey, we're on the same wavelength. Like we both grew up on Tumblr. We know those Twitter memes and stuff like that. And like we also play video games. And I think like that's like kind of bridging it. I get a little bit over serious about it, but
it's true though. Like it's very true. Like I think like you make a lot of references that like, I don't know about you because you're kind of like, you're younger than me. You're like, but I think we're like a very similar like sort of like age range. So I think like we probably have like a lot more like in common of growing up. Like I was on the Tumblr like blogs and stuff like, but I think it probably was shut down before you were ever on the internet.
But also no, I remember Tumblr.
Oh.
But also you have to understand the internet was very different in Cyprus where I grew up. True. Compared to the UK or the US.
But the cool thing I think about Pokemon, see, I get really nerdy about it, but the cool thing I think is Pokemon is more than just like a game. Like a lot of people play it as a game and have learned of it as a game, but like as an entity and franchise, it's like Disney. Like everyone has a memory with Pokemon, and it's kind of fun to sort of have conversations about it. Like really taking it seriously, like, hey, I grew up loving these Pokemon, you grew up loving those Pokemon, like these are ingrained in our brains. What does that say about each other, you know? And I think that's what's cool. Like each of us basically grew up in different geographic regions, but we all have some sort of memory with Pokemon.
Yeah.
And I think it's more fun definitely. Than Disney.
Yeah. No, like for me it was completely different because like Elliot got into it in the past few years with my push and your videos help. But like I remember it from like my first memories because like I have an older brother who had the original Game Boy, and I remember playing the original Red and Blue on his Game Boy, and I have this like even though I don't remember actually playing the game, I have this vivid image of me doing a battle with Bulbasaur on like the Game Boy, and that's all I remember from like back then. But ever since then, like me and my cousins I grew up with Pokemon, and I've always been like a Pokemon nerd through and through.
Yeah.
Yeah, my first one, to answer your question, my first Pokemon game was Sapphire, but I had an older stepbrother at the time, no longer stepbrother, who he had Silver, and that was like my first experience seeing Pokemon. And I remember wanting to play it so bad that when I finally got a Game Boy Advance and I got Sapphire, I was like obsessed. I was like, I've been waiting years for this moment. Like, let's get into it. And then I also played through Emerald, and I've literally played every Pokemon since Sapphire since then.
Yeah, I guess
it's almost
Sapphire is
like
a good one to get into first, because it was like the first in color. Was it? It was, wasn't it?
It was the first that like looked as vivid. Like the Game Boy Color kind of, we had like Pokemon Yellow, which the whole gimmick was, I mean, until the Game Boy Advance, color didn't really look that good.
Yeah.
So yeah. But I like to say, like, if you look back, see, I'm gonna get nerdy. Y'all got me started. Each Pokemon generation like has little hints of like the zeitgeist at the time, like art and fashion and stuff like that. And Generation 3, Pokemon Sapphire, Pokemon Emerald is so gay. Like, it's so gay. And then like Generation 4 gets like a little bit more subdued, and then 5 is like a little gay. Like you have very gay Pokemons, and I feel like 3, 5, and like
7.
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah,
Sun and Moon.
Oh.
Yeah. You can literally like train a mermaid to sing in battle, like get into
it. All the grass types that are fucking so gay. No, I love. I mean, Gen 5 and Gen 7 are my favorite generations, so that says a lot.
I think it's weird for me because like for me growing up, it was like nobody really around me was playing Pokemon. So like for me, like I think the first game I ever played, like my dad bought me a PS2 when I was like 5, and he was like, it came with Crash Bandicoot. That was like the game on it, and I was like, I love this. Like so from that point on, I was like a like 2D or like 3D platformer kind of gamer. And then I think like my older cousin was into gaming, and he used to have like I think like he must have bought like an Xbox 360 or something, and then just gave me all of his PS2 games. So I had the dance mat, like dancing stage games.
Get into it, yeah.
I had like Tekken. Tekken was like my biggest one, and what else was there? Final Fantasy X. I remember having Final Fantasy X and being like absolutely obsessed just because of the cover art. I was like, I love this game. I think I played
Final
like 5
Fantasy
minutes of
X, like, okay, sorry to interrupt you, but Final Fantasy X has the same like cunt factor that like Wicked has right now. Like, it's just like femme realness, and I don't know how else to explain it.
I think is it there's like 10-2 as well, isn't there? Which is just about the girls.
It literally opens with the 3 girls doing a pop song.
Yeah,
and
I think
culture
like,
was
the whole
not
concept
ready.
is like all of them have like different outfits that they can change into, and it like gives them different powers and abilities.
What year was this?
Oh, I don't know.
This was like 2000s, like before the 2010s. It was the PS2 era. The intro to 10-2 is like pop culture history to me, because people were livid that like it was 3 pop stars who transformed into different costumes to fight monsters.
Yeah. But like now you're like, that's iconic. It's like Bayonetta level of like iconic. It's like, oh my god, like why did no one like get into this? Like it's so funny. But yeah, so that was like
Did you know that the director of Tekken retired just recently, I think this week? And he as a retirement, instead of like doing a statement, he put out a DJ mix. Like,
that's iconic. That's literally like
normalize so cool. That.
Wait, where did he put this out?
I don't know. It's something you could Google it and find it, but it's like when you quit your job, it doesn't matter if you've been there for a week or 30 years like he was.
Yeah.
Instead of like doing some sort of like contrived like email, just like put a mix out and say thank you for your time. This is what I think.
Just slide your mixtape on the table and be like, here you go.
That is iconic.
Wow. No, I love Tekken. Like, I can't remember. It was a few weeks ago now, but we went to there's like this like arcadey like retro bar in Manchester, and I went there with a couple of friends, and I saw like the Tekken like arcade machine, and it was Tekken 5, which is like the one that I had, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, this has just reawakened like this whole thing. And I'm like, do I just buy like all of the Tekken games again and just like start playing them? But I just feel like now, like gaming has changed so much from what it used to be. Like playing a solo player fighting game, I feel like it's not going to be as fun. But I guess with the new Tekken games, you have like the online and stuff, don't you? So it would be like maybe a bit different. But I'm just like, I don't know if I see the appeal anymore.
Yeah, gaming has changed a lot. I think like especially since like COVID, a lot of people have gotten into gaming or gotten back into gaming, and that has made it a lot more. I mean, gaming has always been like a very valuable industry, but it really exploded, and I think like there's people who are like just kind of cynically making products now. But I do think like Gen Z, like indie developers are making really fascinating stuff, but that's like me like going into like itch.io and like looking for some like college kids like passion project. So you don't really see it a lot, but I do see it like cropping up. Like what you were saying, like going back and playing all of Tekken, like I love falling in love with the franchise and just in my free time playing the entire thing, because I love seeing like how they iterate on it and like what they keep, what they add, how it grows. Even if it like devolves into something like really bad, it's still fun to like watch it.
Yeah, see how it happened. How do we get it?
No, it's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Like for me, like gaming has always been there. Like it's just always been something that I've been doing. Like as like a hobby. Like I think for me growing up, it was like dance, which is the same as you, and gaming. But like it was always like on my own. And then because I went to an all boys school for like a high school.
That's fun. Sorry.
Well,
I'm sure it was.
In a way,
sort of kind of.
in a way it was, in a way it wasn't. But like obviously, like as a closeted little gay boy, you're like, okay, let me not. And I was like very open about being a dancer as well. So I was like, I'm not gonna find anything else that people can take and use against me, because I already have too much out there. So I was like, I can't really get into gaming. So I had to like, in high school, I was playing like Call of Duty, which our friend Theo still plays. I'm like, ooh. But like, I spent like a good like 5 years of my life playing Call of Duty. Like every time there was a new Call of Duty, I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to play that, because I had friends that played it, and I have like massive FOMO. So like, that was that.
I had that. I don't know. I feel like it's a canon experience for nerdy gay boys, but I was talking to this one guy in high school. I vividly remember this era. And he was like, kind of like, am I not? We were like hanging out a lot, and like his game was Call of Duty, and I tried so hard to be interested. I was like, this is so boring, but
I think
let's
for
just
me,
say it
it's
didn't
more
work
about,
out.
Yeah, it's more about like I see gaming now as like spending time with friends. Like I'm not really one to sit and play a game on my own now, unless it's like Pokemon, like I played. But I would always be like on Discord with friends, like still talking about it. And like when Pokemon ZA came out, like we were literally all the time, like just talking about it.
Yeah,
which is fun to me now. But like back then, like there was no one playing anything like that I could have been like, oh, let's like talk about it. So I just like, okay, I'm just gonna sit and not play that and play Call of Duty instead. That's what I'm saying. Like I learned that because I'm the type of person that will play it alone a lot. Like any type of game, I just get interested that way. But I also enjoy playing with people. But I noticed that there's a lot of people who like sort of, it's almost like watching a movie with somebody, you know, or like having a book club. Like it's a piece of media that like everybody's experiencing together, and it's fun to sort of share ideas. And like with games, it's fun because you can do parallel play, and like everybody can just be playing together. You can't really do that with books. And like with movies, I'm the type of person that will talk over a movie. I know I'm annoying. God. Not
in
for
video
Wicked.
games. Oh no, Wicked, I was silent and crying. But games, you can like you can chat and stuff like that. I feel like it's a thing that I've been noticing a lot.
Yeah, because like right now for us, we're like Overwatch is like
we're very much Overwatch people.
Okay,
but,
who do you both main? Who do you both main?
Oh wait,
well,
you have to guess. For him.
For me, it's extremely obvious.
Yeah,
Const is Const, right?
It's Konstantinos, but Con for short.
Con. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Southern from the United States, so it has to be like one or two syllables. It's just because I can't read. Con Lifeweaver.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It was so easy to read.
He's my main through and through.
Elliot, I feel like you switch a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say you don't really have a main.
I don't really have a main. I have like my go-tos. At the minute I kind of do have a main, but I only really play female characters other than actually no, okay, that's a lie. There's one character that recently
I'm gonna throw two of them out there.
Okay.
I'm getting Mercy and Symmetra.
Oh, okay.
Mercy, yeah.
In Overwatch 1, they would have been my top 2.
Okay.
Currently, because I get forced into playing tank, so I'm a Junk Queen main.
Oh, that's fun though. It's
Yeah.
fun, especially like when you're playing with like queer people. Like nobody wants to play tank, so like
Exactly.
that's really valuable. Like,
Yeah, Elliot is our tank.
But this is just like me being a people pleaser. I'm like, okay, fine. Like,
Yeah.
I guess I'll play tank. And then everyone's like, no, you're really good at it. Like, keep going. Like, keep playing tank. I'm like, okay, fine.
I'm so bad at tank. I can only play Orisa, and so I always insta-lock support.
Yeah. It's not bad, but it's fine.
tanking can be satisfying, but sometimes you just want to be like. The thing is like I feel like tanks and hero shooters like Marvel Rivals, Overwatch, stuff like that, has the biggest potential to be the showgirl because you're holding the space.
Yeah.
But then everybody else comes in and starts outdoing you while you're doing the job. Like somebody is over here doing pirouettes and I'm like, girl, get a kill. Like
It's so interesting though. Like since Overwatch got rid of like the 2 tank thing, the tank literally can make or break the game.
Yeah.
And if you're a bad tank, it's like, what's the point? And like your stats as a tank are usually always like so much better than like the DPSs, and the DPS get all the credits, all the play of the games. It's just like,
oh my
why
God.
do I even bother?
Yeah. I clocked Lifeweaver because I have this theory. Me being a theater kid, and I know that Khan does ballet. Something about Lifeweaver is just like it's just I don't know how else to explain it. There's
he has a ballet skin.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. See? There's some sort of intersection there.
Yeah. No, yeah. I think
so
I
funny.
see a lot of myself in Lifeweaver. So yeah. I mean,
I main Lifeweaver too. That's why I
period.
Yeah. I'm the type of person, like I've played Overwatch since it first launched, and ever since Lifeweaver came out, I won't play anything else. Like even on stream, I'll be like, I'm not playing anything else. Like don't ask me to play because I'm just going to be playing Lifeweaver.
You all hear that. You all hear that because they always give me shit for just playing Lifeweaver. They're like, Con, play a different character. Con, why don't you try a different character? I'm like, because I don't want to.
He's perfect. Like he scratches a part of my brain I don't get in any other game. So.
Thank you. That's literally how I feel.
Yeah, no, I do understand because like when I play him, I'm like, oh my God, this is really fun.
He's so satisfying and he does so much with his abilities. He can save you from literally anything. And
that tree feels like that tree is like a tank in itself. Like when you put it down, if you put it down right, it generates so much health and it's like so big as a structure that you can really like sort of create a space just to like offset some of the work that Junker Queen's trying to do. Just to give her a break.
Yeah.
So do you play like multiplayer games like that a lot? Because obviously like now like I feel like you're very much into like Pokemon because it's like the new game is out.
I play right now. I have like an on and off addiction with Overwatch 2. I'm not doing it right now because once I start, I know it's not going to end. I decided to get into Marvel Rivals again because they put Gambit in and they have like a lot of like. They have a lot. I don't even play Gambit. It was just the fact that he was in and I thought he was cute. I was like, I'm going to look. Yeah. And now I'm playing.
They know their audience very well, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
Marvel Rivals. They know exactly who is playing the game.
I'm like actually going to make a TikTok later today talking about that because I played it when it first launched and it was like a little bit like they were still like sort of polishing it out. I could tell there was a bit of it being rushed. It just didn't feel as polished as Overwatch did. But now they've really polished it and I like went through and looked at all the cosmetics. I was like, This is fashion.
No, the
This
skins.
is fashion.
The skins they really go all in.
Yeah.
Like I'll give them that. I'm not a fan of Marvel Rivals just because mainly because I'm shit. Like I can't play it.
It's
I can't
so
play
much
it.
harder than Overwatch.
It is
Yeah.
a little bit.
So much
yeah.
harder.
Like my boyfriend is very much into Marvel Rivals more than Overwatch, and I see him play it and I'm like, "Ugh, I could never. But the skins are very slay.
Yeah, and it's like there's something so comforting about how every character gets the same treatment. There's two things about it. Where one, I'm like, I don't think that Disney knew what they were doing when they let them license this, because like everybody has a thong on.
Yeah.
Yes.
And but I live because everybody has one.
I'm
you
sorry.
know?
Have you seen the new
Is it
Venom like candy skin?
Somebody sent me a trailer. They said, "Oh my goodness, it's so girly pop," and it was a trailer of him, and he's like in a
With his
mini
booty
skirt
cheeks out.
twerking.
Yes.
Mini skirt twerking. I'm like, girl, this is.
I saw that and I thought it was a mod.
Yeah,
I
the
thought it
first
was
time I saw it,
fake.
I was like, no, this is not real.
And then
I was like, this can't be real.
And then my boyfriend showed me in the game, and I was like, surely not.
No.
Like his booty cheeks are out.
I mean, they're
I don't
out
know
all the
what-
time, but like,
Isn't it comforting though that like we can all just appreciate Venom now and his candy mini skirt twerking? Like I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Good for
crazy.
him.
Yeah.
yeah. I really do like playing a lot of single player stuff. I will get into like an RPG and play it for like 3 weeks on end, just alone in my dark room. But I do play a lot of multiplayer, and I've gotten a lot more into multiplayer now that I stream a lot. Even when I used to play MMORPGs, I would be the type of person, I like existing in a busy space. Like I love going to like a big city or something and just like people watching. I like being around people, but I'm quite quiet. But I play like Mario Kart. I get into Fortnite every now and then, but when I want to do like a little shooter moment, I'd rather play like Marvel Rivals or Overwatch.
Yeah, I
I play a lot of stuff. Yeah.
We just got back into Fortnite.
last night.
We're very on and off, but we literally just got back to it last night because of the new season.
It's funny for me because I have like a rotation of games, and like it's at the minute it's Overwatch. During lockdown, it was Fortnite and League of Legends. It's like the 3 games, and they all just cycle around. And it's been
League of
Overwatch for a very long time.
Legends.
League of Legends, I'm trying to get Con and literally everyone in our friendship group, because we've got 5 in our friendship group. I'm like, it would be perfect if we could all just pick a role.
I can't. It doesn't. To me, it looks. I don't know. It looks too much. I'm like, I don't think it's for me.
You just learn it, and it's fine.
I've been asked for, I feel like almost 2 years now to get into making a tier list of League of Legends. And I'm scared. I'm scared to do it. I remember when it first came out and I played it a little bit, and just then it was, I'm sure it's better now, but it was quite toxic. And
Yeah.
on the outside looking in, I like look at it and I'm like, oh my God, I can't touch that
It's
with a 10-foot pole.
The most toxic game I've ever
Really?
experienced. Yeah, 100%. Because obviously, like, it's on PC, so anyone can just type any little message.
Right.
And I don't think they had any like censorship or anything. So like you could say
Nah.
any words at all. It's not like, you know, like in Overwatch now, it's
God.
like, oh,
It's
like someone said a bad word. Like,
Yeah.
would you like to see the message? It literally was like people were saying slurs. People were saying like
No,
the most
I love the
awful
thing
stuff.
Overwatch does now, where if someone types something really bad, it'll replace the message with "I'm having a really bad day. Give me a break" or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what?
Unless I'm playing with people, like I have a rule because I get really competitive with PvP games. Unless I'm playing with people, I have chat turned off totally. And I know that makes me toxic to be playing Lifeweaver with chat off and competitive. I don't care, because every interaction I've had with total strangers in a PvP game, people only talk when they're mad.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what's the point? If I'm
Yeah.
playing with friends and like we're really actually trying to strategize, sure. But if I don't know you, I'm here trying to have a good time. Trust
No,
and believe.
totally.
I'm gonna out heal, so just leave me alone.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always I like the idea of turning the chat off, but I'm like, well, what happens then if someone says something good about me? And I'm like, I want to know if someone's talking good about me.
Like,
and
the
it's
other
always
night-
negative. It's always horrible. I mean, actually, yeah, to be fair,
Yeah,
you
the
could
other
get a
night,
nice...
me and Elliot were playing, and we played with this DPS who kept messaging, being like, "Oh my god, Lifeweaver, such good healing, such a good healing." And then we got off the game, and he invited me to his group, and I was like, "Okay, he wants to play together," and he invited me just to send a message saying, "I just wanted to say thank you for the heals."
But that's so, like,
because
rare.
I knew you. They were really affected. That's amazing. That's beautiful.
It's true.
It was like
And
grip,
that's-
that
and
grip
that's
that
the
you got
life
at him.
yeah, that's Lifeweaver's tight grip.
Yeah. No. That's the thing. Like, playing Lifeweaver, when you pull someone and you're like good at it and they can
Yeah.
see it, especially
Their
like
life
a Genji
changes.
or something. Yeah, they're like, oh my god, I feel like seen and protected.
It's true.
I do think it's funny, though, like, when we're playing all of us together, like, I feel like you, when you're playing Lifeweaver, get the most shit from everyone. It's like, why are you doing this? Why are you not doing that?
Yeah.
It's like, well, you signed up for this when you only picked Lifeweaver.
Yeah.
And I do it again.
Yeah, true. Is everything okay?
Yeah. I'm just just making sure. So I think I was gonna ask about, you know, the first sort of time you started making content. How did you find the space? Because like when we had one clip on TikTok that went viral for us. It's at like 20 something K views.
Which was actually one of our manifesting
manifestations,
targets.
yeah.
We reached our target
Yeah.
on a TikTok, which is crazy.
See?
But it was it was from the Mega Evolution tier list, and it was the clip of us going crazy over Frostlass. And some people caught a glimpse of the tier list from the clip, and all the straights started commenting, why is Charizard in flop? Why is Charizard not higher? Why is Charizard this? Why is Charizard that? So we got so much shit at first.
I mean, it
And
was
then-
good because it gave us engagement, and we were like, yeah, great,
Yeah.
keep talking, keep talking.
And then it reached like the queer audience, you know, the girly pops. They started commenting or like responding to the straights or the hate comments, whatever. So that kind of made me wonder, how did you find it at first? Like, did you get a lot of like negativity, or did you find like did you struggle to like find your audience, and did that ever like discourage you at any point?
Yeah, so when I first started making content, I was really trying to like capture an audience, try to find people who I could feel comfortable expressing myself for, because I've watched a lot of people and I've supported a lot of people, and I've seen it like sort of break down. Like they lose endurance because they're kind of like performing this persona or this like optimal version of themselves that doesn't fully resonate, but they notice that it works with an algorithm. So like I really wanted to make sure that I found people that I could like vibe with. So I leaned into everything that I liked. What I've noticed about the internet these days is, like Elliot was saying, any conversation is engagement. Being the person fielding it can be a lot, but even if people are arguing, the machine notices that it's engagement. So a lot of people I notice sometimes will just do things to make people mad just to get engagement. But another way to sort of, I guess, foster that kind of discussion is to just be honest. Like, I make choices on what I want to talk about on the internet. I really try to make sure that if somebody sees my stuff, that they leave feeling good or like laughing or something like that. But being a queer person with an opinion is going to piss somebody off. So I just talk about Pokemon, you know, like I think Charizard's a flop. He's overplayed.
We do
Deal with it. Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's such an unserious opinion. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm not. So, yeah. What I noticed when it comes to like hate comments is people who want to like dog you because they don't like you. They just see you on their phone and they're like, I don't like this person. They are a lot more confident being negative when they don't see that you're being supported. Like when I first started on Twitch, when I first started on TikTok, even on Instagram as it was growing, I would get a lot more hate comments because a lot of people felt comfortable trying to dog me. But now that I get surrounded, and I talk about this all the time, how grateful I am to have so many people supporting me, I see the hate comments less because those people don't feel comfortable putting themselves out there. Like even on an anonymous account, they don't want somebody to reply to them and be like, why are you like being mean to this person? Really, a hate comment over Charizard is more about Charizard, in my opinion. I'm like, if that something about me like pissed you off, but
honestly,
they don't
there
really
was this
talk
person
much.
that we had
They
like
were very, very determined.
We
to,
had like a
convince you.
20-something comment conversation about why he thought Charizard should be higher. And I was like...
And also, they were just straight up lying. They were, like, putting a picture like, in the replies, being like, oh, this is what he looks like. And you were like, no, he doesn't. Like, that's not official.
The whole argument was because we put Mega Charizard X higher than Y. So they were like, oh, why did you do that? Like, Mega Charizard Y is so much better, blah, blah, blah. And... And then we were like, oh, Charizard X like changes up the coloring, like it gives it the dragon type, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It does something different. And they were like, okay, what about now? And they put a picture of Mega Charizard Y with like a black coloring as like the shiny. And I was like, what about it? That's not the shiny. So
yeah, the shiny is a different discussion.
Yeah. But like that wasn't even the shiny, because like Mega Charizard Y shiny is like a lighter gray or whatever.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, what's your point?
Yeah, I think like if you're fostering discussion, you're doing something right. I think people get a lot more brave when you're starting out, but people like talking about Pokemon. So if they're talking back to you, then that means that you're doing something compelling. At the end of the day, you can never convince a Charizard stan that it's not a serve. They live and breathe that, and I can't relate. I just can't.
Can't wait for Mega Charizard Z in 2 days.
I want Mega Charizard LGBTQIA+.
It's just the pride flag all the way down.
Yeah.
His wings are like 2 pride flags.
Yeah. Oh, they would be livid.
I wish they do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a very interesting way of seeing it. The whole once you have the support and your audience, the haters feel less confident in doing that. That's so interesting.
I also just got very confused because I was like, why? You can quite obviously tell, like, when we're talking, we're like 2 gay boys talking about like how much of a serve this Pokemon is, and they're like, actually, never rank Pokemon again because you're shit. You don't know what you're talking about. And
Oh
I'm
my
like,
goodness, the
how do you not
actually
know?
dudes.
Well, actually.
I used to get that so much. Like, I feel like it was all last year, maybe the year before that. It would be like a recurring theme where I would say an opinion about it, and sometimes it would be sarcastic. But like, I'm talking to queer people, like I'm using jargon, I'm speaking in a way that's obviously catered towards a specific group, and they're like, "Well, actually, you said that wrong," and I'm like, "I'm not talking to you." Like,
stop listening. Yeah, I don't know. It's just funny that people think that like their opinion matters when like they're not even part of the conversation. It's like, just go away, just go do your own thing.
They're so desperate to be part of the conversation.
But and I always say you can. It's just you gotta just sit and listen for a little bit.
Yeah, read the room.
It's true. They're not used to being the minority.
Well, yeah, that's true actually.
That's the tea.
Period.
But there must be enough content creators out there making like the straight content
like
for them to consume. So like, why are we
before I
popping up
found
on their, like,
before I
feed?
found Fawn's videos, and even now I still like watch a lot of straight PokeTubers, or like YouTubers that do Pokemon content, and like honestly, like after I found your content, like their content just dropped in quality in my eyes like so much, because I was like oh, this is where I'm meant to be. This is where I'm meant to be. There's still like one or two that I still like giving them a little shout out. Like I like True Green 7. I think he's a very chill, open guy. Whatever. He does a lot of like fan art Pokemon, which I think are very creative. But yeah, other than that, they're all very weird.
Yeah, a lot of people ask me like, who do you watch? Like, what PokeTubers? People call me a PokeTuber. I consider myself in the genre, but if you listen to any of my streams, I will talk about like 10 different things in 10 minutes. But I don't really watch a lot of Pokemon content, and I feel like I feel like that might have been something that I didn't expect that added to it, because I wasn't referencing anything when I made my videos. But yeah, I am always like, there's like a creator, Cessa Lily. She makes a lot of really great like video essays about Pokemon and like talking about it from like a pop culture perspective. And I really try to like shout out other like queer Pokemon creators, because it is such an untapped thing. And I think that like Pokemon and like the algorithm just like doesn't know what to do with it yet. But I think it's there. Like I said, Pokemon is a huge product. It's not just like straight guys playing it. So
Absolutely. I mean, you said the content's sitting there and they don't know what to do with it, but like you literally talked about recently how you got a licensing deal from Nintendo.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Can we talk about it? Is that allowed?
Because that's huge.
yeah, so I had no idea what I was doing. I'm really like shooting from the hip when it comes to like making content. I've always wanted to do it, and like it's kind of funny. You're doing your 30th episode. I'm turning 30 like in a few weeks.
I literally said that before.
You said it's like such a coincidence.
Yeah, and I kind of got to a point where I was like, well, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna keep trying. And somebody contacted me. There's like agencies that'll like contact you on behalf of these bigger companies, because it's just cheaper to sort of outsource that. And I had to negotiate and everything, and I was like,
Oh my God.
I asked
So
them
is that
for
from Nintendo? Is that from Nintendo or the Pokemon company?
It was from the Pokemon company.
Okay.
So the Pokemon company works really closely with Nintendo, but they are not like, they're like almost like
separate.
literally anything that Pokemon's doing, Nintendo knows about, but they're separate, you know, whatever, for taxes. I don't know. But yeah, they contacted me, and I was like geeking out. I just told myself, I was like, hey, this might be the only time Pokemon's offering to give you money. So I told them something really crazy. I was like, because I've crafted this audience, and like they really trust me with their time, and like we have a very unique spot, like give me money.
Yeah.
But no, they worked with me, and I don't know when it's coming out. The contract got signed, and that was really cool. But it was also really validating, because like you're saying, there is content out there that they don't know what to do with, but I'm starting to notice that they know. Like in Pokemon Legends ZA, so many of the reveals felt like tangibly different than any of the reveals from the games previously. Like they really leaned into stuff that wasn't like Transformers, big guns, tanks, stuff like that. It feels like they're really aware of how diverse their audience is, and they're really trying to find a way to show love to that. Yeah. And the video that they wanted to license was a video that I made for TCG Pocket like a while ago, like back when it first released. And there's so much more cards out since then. But because I think I was talking about it from that perspective, like I made a Girlypop Pokemon card deck.
Oh, I watched that. That was so funny.
I think they wanted to like sort of tap into that. And like not only was it validating for me as like a creator, because I love Pokemon, but it also made me, I didn't know this because like I said, I don't know what I'm doing, but I didn't put that video out trying to get Pokemon's attention. I did it for my audience, and it still had like a shelf life, almost a value, because it was unique. And now like when I make stuff, I'm really thinking about like, how do I make sure that what I put out is something that like has more than just like a week's worth of sort of time in terms of like how trendy it is. I feel like that was like a whole avenue of like content I didn't even know about, that I think like it's not as like consistent, but it's definitely something that like as creators we should think about. Like when I put something out, you don't know who's going to see it, and if you make it unique, it really can like last a long time. Like I forgot that video was out, but yeah.
I remember that video very vividly, actually. Because is it the one where you basically go through the whole decks of cards and you say how girly pop they are?
No. That's a different one. I did tell them, I was like, hey, but it was a TikTok that I made. And this was before I started posting some of my, I post like specifically Pokemon stuff on my Instagram. But this was before I started even posting on Instagram. So it was like in like the sort of swamp of TikTok, and they just found it somehow. But I did tell them, I was like, hey, if you like this TikTok, I have a whole YouTube channel that you could license as well. Like,
get that money.
As you should.
I have retirement goals. Like, hey, I'm turning 30. Like, we gotta let's
get it going.
But no, what I did was in Pokemon TCG Pocket, it's like a new game that they put out for your phones. You can like pull cards and stuff and make decks and play with other people. I just like put together like a Girlypop deck that had a little bit of viability for like how people are currently playing online. I didn't see a lot of like very expressive sort of decks. It was all like the same thing. So I tried to find something to counter it that felt, you know, girly pop. Everything is like, how do I do it girly pop?
I guess they were interested in that because they want people to see like how many different things you can build with the cards, and like it's not just the same old meta decks that everyone's posting. Yeah, I get that.
It's also really interesting because I feel like it's like, as like queer coded as like Pokemon has been, it's not very like openly queer. So it's very nice that they've actually like reached out to someone who's very openly queer and like is making content, and they're licensing content that is very openly queer. It's like very like reassuring and like actually quite like nice. It must be nice for like people like you who have been like massive fans of Pokemon for like such a long time.
I often like, comparison is the thief of joy, but like I often will sometimes, you know, like not everything is peachy. And one of the lessons I've learned in making content and being like sort of my own boss is that sometimes there are periods where you're just like not really resonating with people. You don't know what people are going through. So sometimes people are just tuning out and watching something else. And that's just the reality of the situation. And in those moments, I get like kind of insecure because I see people who are succeeding in my space, and I'm like, well, it's because I'm like queer. Like I'm getting like not enough attention because I'm not marketable or something like that. But at the same end, like the double-edged sword of it is like, that's also what makes me who I am, what makes us who we are. And that's important to lean into. Like when I first started doing this, I was really like trying to like censor myself and like keep myself like palatable. But I'm more proud and more energized when I do stuff that feels like authentic. Even if I'm like speaking in a way that I know people are not understanding unless you're like brain rotted queer like I am. That's the stuff that works, you know? Yeah. So
I think you don't want your content to be like, for me, like
the same as everything else.
Yeah, but it's like you have like such a like a unique personality, and like you want your fans to like you for like who you are, and like you don't want to have to tailor it to be like just to, like for the sake of having a bigger audience. I feel like you don't want to lose that thing that makes you special. And like
it's a lesson of like go where you're loved. Like I kind of have like pie in the sky goals. I think everybody does. And for a minute I was like, I have to get sponsorships. I have to like build up my audience and get sponsorships because that's the way that I can be a successful full-time creator. But along the whole way, I have these people who are supporting me. Like, why don't I just like lean into them? Yeah. And I think it's just like, I get very business minded. I kind of overthink things, and you have to really stop and smell the roses. Like I had like a moment like last week where I was just like crying on stream because I felt so grateful that people were supporting me. And like, I feel like that's what I care about more now. Like I'm like doing my dream job, and like I want to like stop and smell the roses and enjoy it. And anything that happens with Pokemon along the way, so be it. But I'm really just kind of more interested. It's more fulfilling to talk to like real people instead of waiting for a company to pick me.
Yeah.
Like your last video, fuck capitalism.
Definitely. Yeah. I was like I feel like people will resonate with that title.
Yeah.
Speaking of I guess last week it must have been when like, was it the YouTube Wrapped? Because I saw you reposting like a lot of people.
Oh yes.
because
Yeah.
you actually made a double feature in both of our YouTube brands.
Oh my
No
goodness.
surprise there. No
Thank
surprise.
y'all.
Because you have two channels. You have your main posting channel and then your VOD channel.
Yeah.
So yeah, you made it for both of them, honestly.
Well, thank you. I that's why I was crying, because I was like, I've been doing this a few years, and I've had people who like really like are so supportive of me, and it's grown so much this year. I don't know what happened, but it got to a point where people were like tagging me, putting me in their stories, and like shouting me out, where I couldn't even I try to like respond to people as much as I can, and it already is overwhelming, but it was getting to a point where like I couldn't even keep track of like who I had responded to. And I was like, this is like, I'm really lucky to have that. And the weird thing is like, I don't think people talk about it. Maybe some people can register it, but the numbers like stop mattering at a certain point. Like, I'm not like rich and famous by any means, but your brain can only hold on to like a certain amount of interaction. So at a certain point, it's just like I have it just feels like I have like an army of just friendly gay people, and I don't know how many there are.
And that's all you need.
Like, it must be crazy, like, to think about, like, if you were to like put all the people that are like
In a
watching one
room.
of your streams or have like watched your YouTube videos in a room, or like, I guess it would be like an actual like hall, wouldn't it? Like, it would feel like
Crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah, my biggest piece of advice for anybody trying to grow content is like, keep a rule for how long you will look at a comment section. I only look at it for the first hour, so that way the people who are like real big fans, I can be like, I love you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then after that, once the algorithm picks it up, I can't look. Something else I heard was like, what number of people are you willing to listen to in like one sitting? Like, some people are like, I will not look at it if it's past 100 comments, because what do you mean? I'm in 100 different conversations.
Yeah, I guess that is a bit crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't think about it that way, I guess.
That sounds really healthy though. Like,
Yeah, it does.
Con, as soon as we get any comment from anyone, Con is like straight in there, and it's like, even if it's completely negative, he'll be like, well, actually, blah blah blah.
But to be fair, we only get like
We don't
2
get
or
that
3
many, so
comments.
it's
Like,
fine.
yeah,
It's
we don't
natural
get a lot.
though. It's natural. Like, because sometimes people need to be put in their place. Like, I've definitely snapped back sometimes too. You can't be Princess Diana. Like,
Oh God, we had this. Should we tell Fawn about the Jodie Benson clip? Do you know who Jodie Benson is?
Jodie Benson. I got my
She's
Google right here.
she's the voice actress, the original voice actress for Ariel.
Okay.
So I met her, was it 2 years ago or last year, at a Comic-Con in Manchester. And
Ooh.
I'm a very big fan of The Little Mermaid. Like, it's my favorite one of my favorite Disney films. And when we went there, I didn't even know she was there, and then we saw her, that she was doing signings, whatever. So I went and queued up and to meet her and get her to sign something.
But you paid like £50 for it, isn't it? It was like a decent amount of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it was towards the end of it as well. So there was like 1 or 2 people in front of me. So I went up to her and I started like pouring my heart out, and she was very cold. And I'm not judging, because like, you don't know what someone, like, how her day was, how many people she's met, all that. But I'm pretty sure she didn't even like look at me. She just took the thing, signed it, and gave it back to me, and like didn't interact at all. And I was with my boyfriend, and we were very clear that we were 2 gay boys. And she wrote something like, "May God bless you," or whatever. And then she went on stage to do an interview. She went on stage to do an interview, and someone asked her, "What's your morning routine?" And she said, "I wake up every morning, and the first thing I do is pray." And I was like, okay.
Oh my God.
So I talked about it on the podcast, and we made a clip basically insinuating that she might be a bit homophobic, and we put it up on YouTube, and it was like our biggest
It was
clip.
like the first one.
The first one that blew up, and these people were like dragging us.
It's like, oh, you're ruining her career because I'm like,
Yeah,
what
as
career?
if-
She's
as
not
if-
done anything since The Little Mermaid, which was like 30 years ago.
Is Jodie Benson like American, or is she like that type of British
She's
where
American,
she's so talented she can do? Okay,
Yeah,
because I
she's
know
American.
Ariel's like a very like American like girl.
Yeah.
Well, they say like don't meet your idols. That's one of the reasons
That's
why.
literally what I said in the clip. And then, yeah, it's this one person that acted as if us, who had, at the time, had like 10 subscribers.
Which were like our friends.
We're going to ruin her career by putting out this clip, or like ruin her life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just so funny.
It's that weird, like, there's, I don't know what it is. It's their guilt being projected out. They are scared that they're going to get canceled by gay people for some reason. It's like, oh, we just wanted an autograph.
Literally.
Yeah, that's
like, I was literally paying her money to get her to sign this thing.
And just be like, hi.
Yeah, literally just say hi.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's just for one, I'm the type of person that's like, if you say you're going to do it, then do it. So if you're going to do like a meet and greet and like talk to people, you need to talk to people. But also, I mean, I feel like it's a little bit ungrateful because I know what it's like to have to talk to a bunch of people. I even say, like, sometimes getting a bunch of positivity from people can be overwhelming just because it's so much. And you might get tired, but if somebody's giving you $50 to tell you that they love you, hello.
At least it's like the easiest way to make money is just someone come up and be like, oh my god, I love you so much, here's £50. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
But
And also, The Little Mermaid is extremely gay. And like,
Yeah.
and like, so many gay people love The Little Mermaid. Like, a lot of her fans and the fans of the show, fans of the film, are gay. So I don't know why she...
Like, could you imagine, like, having queer pop culture under your belt and, like, not living in... That's, like, the most fun thing. There, people dream about having gay fans, you know? So, yeah, she doesn't know what she's got. The Little Mermaid, literally, like, a pretty girl sees a handsome man across the ocean and says, that's what I want. Like, that's gay people.
That's like forbidden, you know, it's forbidden. You have to like make sacrifices to get to it.
Yeah.
It's very queer coded. Anyway.
And Ursula's like the most like iconic like villain. Like biggest drag
Ursula being a
inspiration.
drag queen.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
literally.
Her drag mother helping her transform into what she needs to get that man. That's queer coded. Like,
Exactly. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
What else? Well, we've got the ZA DLC coming out when we're recording this in 2 days. How do you...
y'all better post it on launch day, this podcast. Hey everybody, happy launch day. Well, I don't know. I don't know what your plan is.
It's coming out in 2 days. I don't think we're gonna have time to edit and
It's
upload
okay.
it.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's coming out next Tuesday, so it will be a week after the DLC. But how do you feel about it? Are you excited? Do you have any content prepared for it, or?
I am going to do a part 2 of my Mega Evolution tier list when it comes out. I have been doing on the Twitch and the VOD channel sort of like talking about the debuts, because I feel like the debuts of the trailers, like when they reveal the next Mega Evolution, there's a bit of a conversation to have about that.
Yeah.
But you have to get your hands on it. You have to see the performance yourself. You have to see every angle. You have to see how it sits with the story and everything before I can like make the full video. But I kind of just take my time with it. Like I'd ideally like to just post everything day of because it's the trendiest. But I've started to notice that if you just have a conversation that's like really like authentically just something that comes from your heart, people tend to find it. So I take my time with it. Yeah,
and you
but
get to enjoy it more that way as well.
Yeah, I try to capture. Now that like I like basically like live and breathe the algorithm, you can sometimes get a little bit like brain poisoned by it, and I try to like capture the fact that like I like this stuff and I talk about it this way because I played it a certain way. So it doesn't matter if the algorithm wants me to post it the week of, like it's not going to be the same if I don't sit and enjoy it the way that I do. So
Yeah.
I'll play it on stream, but I always tell people this is Pokemon, so I'm probably going to beat it over the weekend and you won't know.
And we'll watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm always excited to see the new designs. So I'm excited to see the new Mega Pokemon.
Yeah, it's been really fun.
And see how the new Z megas work, because they seem to be working a bit differently.
Have y'all both seen Mega Lucario Z?
Of course.
What do y'all think of her?
We both watched a video about it as well.
She's iconic. She's I mean, I was a fan of Mega Lucario, like the original Mega Lucario as well. And this one is just like doing the thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, doesn't it feel it's like we're in post Brat era. Like, everything's getting more girly pop. And it's like Lucario itself is so very much veering into like Charizard territory. It's just like tough, overplayed a little bit. But then you get this Z form and she looks like one of the Tekken girls. And I'm like, I can't be mad at this. Like, this is this is cool. And it's also like a little bit controversial because some people still want to hate her. And I'm like, you can't, this is a serve. Like, you can't.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what people were expecting. Like, what did you want? One, like, that looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
I think the thing that I didn't like was the color choice. Like the
light blue?
The beige. Was it like a beige? There's like a beige around.
Yeah.
Beige? I wish it was like, I don't know, something a bit more like, wow. Because I feel like beige is just like, you know.
The shiny might wake it up. I don't like that. It's like a little bit like, I wish it was like more bold. Like the colors are like not dark enough, not light enough, like just a little bit pale. I'm like, I don't like that too much. But the shiny might wake it up. Yeah, I like the silhouette of it. I'd love to see somebody like a really talented seamstress like make some sort of like thing on like how the fur looks. Anytime I see a Pokemon, I'm like, can a drag queen do it?
You should do it.
I'll commission Andros to do it. He's got a sewing machine. He'll be like straight on it.
You should do it like you did the Galarian. Oh no, was it Alolan Meowth cosplay? Which was so iconic, by the way.
Yeah, I kind of just call it like both of the Meowths because when I was doing it and putting the makeup on, I'm like, this looks like a little bit of both. But I did a Lola. That was the kernel of the idea.
Yeah. Well, you should do one for Mega Lucario Z.
Oh God, I'd have to have like a heavy 40 inches ponytails on both sides of my head. Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah. I feel like that would be like, there's probably other ones that I feel like you could pull off a lot more effectively and a lot cheaper as well.
Oh yeah, I mean probably.
Yeah, I really like doing the Alolan Meow thing, and like now I've been like, I haven't done it because it's the holidays, so I'm trying to be like frugal and buy stuff for other people. But once that is done and I'm buying stuff for myself again, I like have all of these Pokemon that I want to make outfits out of because that was so fun to do.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, that's very cool.
I've really wanted to like, I've been saying for a long time, like I really want to go to like a Comic-Con and do like a full-on like cosplay, but like I've never done it before. And the only thing that's like sort of like making me want to do it is because like I can make, like I knit and crochet, so I'm like I could make my own outfits, but I'm like it's so much work. And also like every time there's a con like near like around us, I'm always like too late. It's like been and gone, and it's like 2 weeks. I'm like, oh, for God's sake, like we should just gone.
Yes. That's why I'm just like I'm just making outfits now because when the time comes, I want to be ready.
Yeah.
Because there's people out there who are like, are you going to this convention? I'm like, who knows this stuff? How do you know?
Yeah.
Well, we searched it now for next year.
Yeah.
We've got it pinned in our calendars for 2 events.
I'm sure we'll still forget though.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll still forget, but
it's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to get invited to the Pokemon championship or something. They invited, I knew some people, they invited them to Honolulu, and I was like, are you kidding me?
What the hell?
That must have been so nice.
I would have just gone there and stayed.
Yeah.
I'm not coming back, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you get invited.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
And just vlog the whole thing.
Yeah, the thing is I've been wanting to like go outside and touch grass more with my content, but people are going to realize that I'm like very strange in person. Which, hey, whatever, I can't help that.
But I think that's like endearing. I think like people should, like people obviously want to like watch you and like get to know you better than just like on a stream or on a YouTube video. So I feel like people would watch it. I mean, I love vlogs. Like I feel like it's so like 10 years ago now, but I still watch vlogs. Like I'm still always like, as soon as I see someone's uploaded like a 40-minute vlog, I'm like, absolutely, I'm gonna sit and watch the whole thing. It's just like my comfort like content. I'm just like, oh, I love it so much.
Yeah, I wanna do vlogs, and like I probably will in the future. I don't know how it will look. I think I'm just gonna turn on the camera and just let it run. But like all I really do is like wear weird clothes and eat food. So it's just what it's gonna be.
That's fair.
I think that's interesting. Yeah. Like, I would watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
I literally watch, like, there's one, like, my top YouTube person on my YouTube raft was this one girl who literally, all she does...
Who, Vanilla?
No, not Vanilla. She knits and crochets, and she just walks around town. She goes and like sits in a cafe, and like that's literally all she does. She's like a fashion girl, so like she records herself just getting a coffee, getting a little pastry, and sitting and knitting. And I'm like, I just eat it up every single time, every episode of her vlogs. I'm like, I just love it, and I don't know, I can't get enough of it.
Yeah, I feel like that's so brave. Like, I feel like it's just like a rip the Band-Aid off kind of thing, and just take the camera and just go do your thing outside. But like for me, that, like I said, I'm introverted. If y'all see me ever vlogging out in public, just know that I am doing the bravest thing of my life.
Yeah, no,
yeah, I would feel the same. I would feel the same.
I literally I don't even share the stuff from our podcast because I'm like, I don't want people that I know to know that I do this.
Crazy. You wonder why our podcast is not like bigger. It's because Elliot refuses to tell people that he knows that we have a podcast. I go around telling everyone. Elliot's like, no, this person that's really close to me doesn't know. And I'm like, what?
Once it picks up, Elliot will start saying, because that's how I am. I didn't tell anybody I had a TikTok until it started like, it's like, I'm a TikToker.
Yeah, that's the thing. I want people to recognize that it's successful. I don't want people to be like, oh, look, that's so embarrassing. Like, he's doing this thing. It's just never going to go anywhere. But like, I feel much more confident in it now. Like, when we first started, I was like, I don't know what we're going to do with this. Like, I thought we'd do like 5 episodes and be like, okay, no, this is not working. But like, I think for us, it's actually quite like fun just to talk to each other, like just to spend time together. So like, it's nice for us.
Yeah, it's almost like a little therapy session every time.
It doesn't feel like work.
Yeah, just I that's what I do. It's just like keep having fun with it, and then eventually you'll see. It's like that saying, if you build it, they'll come. Like I feel like it's happened for everybody. Like you just never really know, and then when you're in it, you still don't know because you've just been having fun the whole time. Like I will cancel a video, I'll cancel a stream, I'll cancel anything if it's not fun. Because like, what do you mean? Like, why am I trying to give people me being bored, me working? Like,
yeah. No, I like a few years ago, I tried streaming. It was such a horrible experience. I was just so bad at it. I was literally sat there and I was like, first of all, I was streaming Genshin Impact, which who the fuck cares about watching someone stream Genshin Impact? Like, what can you do in Genshin? Like, there's literally nothing to do. So I was just walking around, like, doing, like, the little, like, side quests and stuff. And I was like, obviously no one's going to want to watch this because I'm literally sat here in silence playing this game. And then, like, occasionally, like, people would comment and stuff. And then they'd just be trying to sell, like, graphic design. And I'd be like, go away. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
So I just gave up very quickly on that. I was like, it's not for me, but whatever.
Yeah, I never really wanted to be a streamer. And then when people asked me to do it, I started doing it, and I think I really, really love streaming. But when I first started, I had like 3 people watching, and I just pretended like they were like a bunch of different people. I just tried to mimic what I saw other people doing, you know, responding every time they talked. And I played Genshin Impact for a while, and you're right, there is nothing to do. So what I did was just like play around with the environment. Like, haha, look at that rock.
Yeah.
I don't know. Eventually it starts rolling.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for listening. This was part 1 of our lovely chat with Fawn. We actually ended up recording so much, we had to split it into 2 episodes. So tune in this Friday, December 19th, for part 2 of this, where we continue our conversation on gaming and Fawn's journey, and we get to put all the characters of Legend ZA on a Girlypop tier list. So tune in on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere you get your podcasts, or you can watch the video on YouTube. So yeah, we'll see you then. Bye-bye.